Welcome back, Syracuse Math Kitties. In today's video, I am tackling page 4 in Spectrum Math Pack. Page 4, solving one variable equations. As is the case with every one of your pages in the Spectrum Math Packet, there's a group of sample problems right at the top. If you study these sample problems, then you should be able to do the actual problems down here. So I'm gonna quickly go through the sample problems and then I'm gonna do one each from these problems down here. Then you can go ahead and complete them on your own, finish it. If you want me or Miss Piraino to double check your work to make sure that you're doing well, then again, obviously you need to take a picture of it and send it to us. Or if you want to just get on the phone and go through them with us or Zoom chat, whatever you prefer, just let us know. We are here for you and we want you to succeed. All right, so anyways, it says up here, one variable equations can be solved by isolating the variable on one side of the equation by performing inverse operations. So for addition, you have t plus 4 equals 16. T is your variable. You want to isolate it on one side. So what you're going to do, you're going to take everything and put it to the other side. How do you get this 4 to go to the other side? Well, you're going to subtract 4. So you're going to do opposite or inverse operation from this. What is this right here? This is a plus sign, so that's addition. Opposite or inverse operation of addition is subtraction. So what does it mean? You have to subtract 4. What you do on one side, you have to do on the other side. So you're going to subtract 4. So step number 2, you're going to copy over the original. So the original is t plus 4, and then you're going to subtract 4 minus 4, and then equals 16, that is what was there originally, and then minus 4, because we subtracted 4 on the left side, we have to do the same on the right side. Then let's solve for this. So 4 minus 4 is 0, so those 4's cancel out, and 16 minus 4 is 12. So what you have on the left side is t all by itself equals to 12. You're all done. Ta-da! Subtraction. Let's see what happens there. You have 28 minus r, that is your variable, equals 15. Again, you're going to do inverse operation. So what is inverse of subtraction? It's addition. So you're going to add the r to both sides. Okay, they're doing it kind of the opposite way here. So I guess what they're doing, they're first taking out the 28. So they're subtracting 28 first from both sides, as you can see. So 28 minus r minus 28, so the two 28's cancel, and 15 minus 28 is negative 13. So you end up with negative r equals negative 13. Just cancel the negative signs because you have a negative of both ends, and that's where you get r equals 13. I would have done this a little bit differently. I would have just moved the r to the right side right from the beginning. So then you would have 28 equals 15 plus r. And then I would subtract 15 from both sides. So you would have 28 minus 15 equals r, which would be r equals 13. But, same difference. You can reach the same destination a couple of different ways. Third one, multiplication. You have 5 times n equals 65. What is the inverse of multiplication? It is division. So we want the n, our variable, to be all by itself. So we're going to divide by 5. What we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So 5n divided by 5 equals 65 divided by 5. Then we go ahead and solve this. We end up having n equals to 13. All right. And last but not least, we have division. So your problem is 72 divided by r equals 9. So what are we going to do? We're going to do inverse operation. Inverse of division is multiplication. So we have 72 divided by r multiplied by r equals to 9 times r. Let's solve for this. So 72 divided by r times r, the r's cancel, so you only have 72 left, equals to 9r, 9r. So then our r is still not by itself. What do we have to do? In this case, you see that you have multiplication now. You have 9 times r. So the inverse operation of multiplication is division. So now we want to get the r by itself. So that means we're going to divide both sides, but by what? By 9. So 9r divided by 9. And then on this side, 72 divided by 9. So r is equal to 8. Now this one right here and this one right here will look much easier. You will be able to understand it and see it visually much better when you write it on a piece of paper. And I'm going to show you that in one of these examples.
1a is the first one. 1a says r times 13 equals to 13. What operation we have here? We have multiplication. That means in order for us to get our variable all by itself, we have to do the inverse of multiplication, which is division. So we're just going to divide this up by 13. Both sides, what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. The 13s cancel. So r is equal to 1. 13 divided by 13 is 1. Okay, I could have taken this in several steps. I could have said, okay, this is our original, 13 times 13 equals 13, right? So I could have said, oh, okay, I need to divide both sides. So I'm going to do line 2 would be 13 times 13 divided by 13 equals to 13 divided by 13. 13 divided by 13 is 1. 13 divided by 13 is 1. So you have r is equal to 1. Okay, that is just one way. I kind of go with this right here. It's faster, but if you want to, show your work and go from one step to another, that's 1b. 1b says w plus 18 equals to 22. We have addition here, so inverse operation is subtraction. We're going to subtract 18 from both sides. So that's going to be w plus 18, that's our original. Then we're going to do minus 18 equals to 22. And then let's not forget what we do on one side, we have to do to the other side. So minus 18. So 18 minus 18 is 0. So we have w left on this side. And 22 minus 18 is 4. So there you go. All right, so let's do 1c. 1c says 17 times v equals to 153. What is another way that this would be written? Well, it could have been written like this: 17v equals 153. This is the same thing. What do we do when we have multiplication? If we want to get our variable by itself, well, we do inverse of multiplication, which is division. So you can do 17v divided by 17. What we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So 153 divided by 17. The 17s cancel. So you have v equals to, what is 153 divided by 17? That is 9. There's your answer. Okay, so 2a says f divided by 12 equals to 7. I'm going to rewrite this whole thing as this: f divided by 12 as a fraction, right, equals to 7. So then the opposite of, or the inverse of division is multiplication. So we're going to multiply both sides by 12. Multiply both sides by 12. These 12s cancel. So we have f is equal to 7 times 12. 7 times 12 is 84. All right, you guys see how that happened? I could have also written this way. So f divided by 12 equals 7. I could have gone like this: 7 divided by 12 times 12 equals to 7 times 12. You could have done that. Then these two cancel. F is equal to 84. So that's all for today, Syracuse Math Kitties. In the next video, I am going to do page 5, which is solving complex one variable equations. So stay tuned.